Good morning, Los Angeles. Yes, I'm still in LA. I'm not in Chicago yet, as you can tell. I woke up this morning and I said to myself, I'm going to watch Motel Makeover on Netflix. I don't know what this show is. I honestly didn't see any promos for it. I didn't know it was coming out. I just got a bunch of random DMs and comments on my YouTube saying, you should watch this show. You will probably hate it. So I woke up this morning. It's 6:45 a.m. and I thought, let's sit down and watch Motel Makeover before I head to work. Nothing like getting some TV in right before you go to work. I mean, it probably isn't that good for your brain, but let's watch Motel Makeover on Netflix and I guess see what I think of it and my review, or we can just laugh at it, or we can just watch it together. Let's get started with watching TV. 6:45 a.m. Netflix's Motel Makeover.
Caution, horse, and buggy. Where are we moving to?
What will you miss the most about the city?
Uber Eats? That's a really sad answer.
Okay, we're starting off with episode 1. First off, who are these girls? I guess it's a new show, but who are these people? And why are they wearing 2005 Hollister jackets with the fur on the hoods? Because I definitely used to wear those in middle school. Who are these people?
I'm April Brown.
And I'm Sarah Splash.
And we are moteliers.
Moteliers? No. So basically, they're taking old motels and making them into trendy little spots that people can stop by in like random towns. Honestly, very clever business idea. They are doing it exactly at the right time where people are really into going on very trendy trips, you know, maybe going glamping, maybe renting one of those cute little RV things that are all decked out. People love a nice Instagram moment. And while I don't think I'm going to like everything they do design-wise, it is a pretty smart business idea for right now. This is the time to do it because I feel like eventually these like trendy Instagram things are gonna pass.
And zero professional experience in design and renovation. It may seem crazy, but it worked. The June Motel was a huge success. We were featured in everything from the New York Times to Huffington Post to Vogue.
While I don't really vibe with these girls' fashion sense or design sense, I can already tell just by a few before and afters. I do love a good entrepreneur. They're intelligent, but I don't know if I like them. But I guess it's been like 2 minutes.
Oh my God, we're here!
Sauble Beach is on Lake Huron. It's 3 hours from Toronto and 5 hours from Detroit. And it's home to our biggest challenge yet.
Honestly, this music is getting me kind of pumped up. This is a clever idea. This is a clever Netflix show idea, Motel Makeover. For the trendy Instagrammers out there.
This motel is way bigger, way harder, and way more money than our first motel. It has 24 rooms, a pool, and a restaurant.
Okay, this hotel is definitely very outdated. The ceilings are awful. The carpet is terrible. Honestly, my parents' lake house has that wood paneling that's on the diagonal, and we thought about getting rid of it. I'm actually going to do a little renovation on my parents', well, not a little renovation, a pretty big renovation on the first floor of my parents' lake house, and they have a ton of that like diagonal wood paneling, and a part of me feels like it might come back in style. So let me know your thoughts on that wood paneling. Is it going to be back? I like those little lights though. Those are cute. I bet they're going to get rid of everything.
Bar taps, that's awesome.
Yeah.
What are we going to serve on tap?
Rosé and kombucha.
Would be very June Motel.
Rosé and kombucha at the June Motel. I mean, it makes sense. I can already tell I'm never going to want to go to this place. I just don't really like Instagram-y, like cheesy moments. Sorry. Do you think they're going to save some of the items that came with the hotel to give it some like authenticity? Like it would be cool if they kept all of those chairs that were stacked in a pile and like painted them a hot pink or something. Do you think they're going to reuse anything? Also, this is actually so funny for everyone who lives around this area. I bet everything kind of feels like this motel, a little bit more outdated, maybe from the 70s or whenever. It's just kind of funny. They're going to have this like pink Instagram motel in the middle of this random town. It's definitely going to be a sore eye, but I guess a tourist attraction?
This is the smell of really old carpet. How about these lights? They're so bad. This is a $40 a night motel. We need to sell this room for like $200 plus a night.
$200 plus a night? I mean, I guess if this town is a nice destination, if not, it feels a little bit much for like, I don't know, for some reason I just feel like whatever they do, this motel is gonna look cool, but it's all gonna be terrible quality.
It's got so much potential. This is such a cool spot. This is the dream, a motel pool. It's gonna be amazing. Such a view. This gets me excited.
Okay, I'm into the vibe of their SketchUp. It looked really lovely and nice, but again, I just feel like it doesn't fit in with its surroundings.
It's worse than I remember it being.
Yeah.
Home sweet home. We're living in the residence, a 3-bedroom apartment above the restaurant.
We're gonna Junify this place. Junify is a word that
We invented. That means taking a place that's not pretty.
I don't like that. I don't like that. I don't like that word. Let's Junify this place. I mean, they are likable in the sense that they're like very accomplished women, but I don't like this like cheesy social media millennial chuggy vibe that they're giving off. Every image that they scroll through, now I understand why this was recommended to me so many times. The geometric walls, the overload of boho, the plants, they're all going to be fake plants because they can't live in a motel room. You all knew I was going to hate this. Rosé all day. Rosé all day. That type of stuff, like Rosé all day, Junify, those are all going to be the new Live, Laugh, Loves. They already are.
I want to embrace that the whole motel has that 70s vibe going. Number one thing is like brighten up the space. It's gonna look good white.
All right, good to know. They want to embrace the 70s vibe it's giving. Let's see if they actually do it or if they just turn it into a Pinterest nightmare.
3 girls living together could use another shower.
Courtney worked with us for 1 summer at the June Motel, and she was so bright and keen.
Courtney has no experience as a project manager of a renovation. She's also 21 years old, but she's smart and she's hardworking, and we know she can figure it out.
Courtney has no experience, is 21 years old, and she's smart and she can figure it out, AKA they can pay her less.
Wow, I guess this is what a beach town looks like in the dead of winter.
Yeah, pretty dead around here. Only 2,000 people live in Sauble Beach year-round.
Only 2,000 people live in this beach town, and now they're just going to throw in this really weird, trendy motel. Are people actually going to go to this? Are people in the town going to get upset? It doesn't fit in at all with the vibe that they're showing.
We had never been to Sauble Beach, but we heard of Bruce Peninsula, which is totally having a moment right now. In the summer, it's so beautiful. It's caves and turquoise blue waters, sandy beaches.
Okay, maybe they're discovering a beautiful town that's kind of unknown and they're getting in early. Again, I trust them in their like business entrepreneur decisions somehow. I mean, we're only like 6 minutes in.
We're capable of, on a really tight budget, making this the Instagrammable space that we're looking for.
Ugh, that she even just described this as the Instagrammable space. Ugh.
For not ripping out this entire kitchen, what I'm thinking is a statement color of pink or yellow for the cabinets. And then if we're not ripping it all out, like, can we at least rip these out?
So if you take the cabinets out, do the shelves go all the way across?
Yeah, I think 2 shelves all the way across.
I feel like they should have kept both side cabinets and then did open shelving in between them. I like open shelving, but I feel like sometimes people go a little too crazy on it. Like, I still need some cabinet storage. But whatever, it's all for the gram.
These are the rooms. that we decided are girls getaway focused / family friendly.
Every room is girls getaway. Every single room. Any couple that is coming to this motel, someone had some ulterior motives. They want some photos. They keep saying they want to add plants into every room, but if you've ever been to any hotel or motel, there's never real plants. So this whole entire hotel is just going to be filled with plastic plants.
Let's go look at the bathroom?
Yeah.
Oh boy.
They're pretty dated, but look at like the nice space. I also don't mind these light fixtures.
I wonder if we could spray paint the chrome. The shape of them is genuinely retro.
Something is really throwing me off about like the DIY aspect that is going into this. Like they're saying that they just want to spray paint the light fixtures, which is fine. I feel like if it's your own place, but for a hotel or motel, I feel like that's just cheap. This is my guess from the beginning that this is all going to just feel cheap and will probably deteriorate and like get a lot of wear and tear and won't hold up nicely throughout the years.
And then like, what's the photo moment here? This doesn't look good in the photo.
Oh, I hate this. What's the photo moment here? Like every single room has to be a photo moment because that's how they're going to get customers to come to this hotel. Because if it's not for Instagram, nobody is going to come. This is such a strange business model, but also exactly the world we live in, sadly.
We have a budget of $10,000.
Okay.
Kitchen, bedrooms, this bathroom.
And all our furniture.
10,000 is literally nothing. It makes me feel like this guy is just not getting paid, or hopefully his payment is outside of that $10,000 budget, because kitchen, bedroom, bathroom, 10 grand, that is not a lot. And all of the furniture. Oh, this hotel's going to be so cheap. Everything's going to be from Wayfair. That budget is way too low.
Should be fun.
And we have a week.
He's like, okay, I'll just do everything as cheap as possible. This will be really good. There's always like these weird secrets behind these interior design shows, like the Property Brothers. Like everyone's kind of getting a little bit scammed.
Hey.
Hi.
Progress?
So I got some bad news for you. This little project could go anywhere from 10 to 15,000.
That's our entire budget.
That's more
And more.
And more.
There's no other option of ripping out.
You could, but then you're still got to open up this wall.
What's the cheapest way we go?
What's the cheapest way we go? How can we make this hotel even cheaper and then charge a bunch of money for people to stay here? But like, let's renovate it really, really cheaply. Are these girls like oblivious on budget? Like, I don't even renovate, and I already knew that their 10,000 budget was going to be insane. And he's saying just to get a new bathtub, it's like 15 grand. And they're like, that's our entire budget. It's like, no shit.
Miller Island is the most amazing vintage shop.
No, a Junify tip? No. Stop using the word Junify. That couch is so bad. I do not like that couch. A white or like light pink leather couch. So I guess all of this stuff is for their own like little apartment. It's not for the actual hotel itself. Or maybe it is. It just feels really bizarre to me to be thrifting like from a Goodwill for items that are going to be in your motel that people are staying. I don't know.
It's authentically 70s.
Authentically 70s. I didn't consider spray painting it.
Oh my God, no, why? It's such a like trendy thing to do right now, is just to paint everything white. But that was actually like kind of cute. I was like, oh, okay. They got like a cute little rattan light fixture and they just spray painted the entire thing white, including the chain. I don't know if I trust their Junify techniques.
Big half circle. Bed in the center.
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know if I can continue watching this series. They're already putting an arch on the wall. I should have known. I hate it. But you already knew that. I absolutely hate it.
I can't wait to see it done. Totally.
Yeah.
So I guess the panels do look good painted white. I mean, they really had no other choice, and the wood did outdate it, so.
You have to keep your booze somewhere. You might as well make it pretty.
Love this bottle. The key is a variety of height and shapes.
No labels on the liquor, ladies. We're on Netflix. You better take the labels off. People love bar carts. I mean, as do I, but like a nice cheesy bar cart, Let's see if they add a pineapple anywhere on here. Good vibes only. No, I can't with this style. I thought this style was on its way out, and now maybe it's not. Maybe I'm just so oblivious.
Eyes closed.
Eyes closed.
Eyes closed.
Open your eyes. Oh my God.
I mean, it does look so much better, and the pinks that they chose aren't as bad as I thought they were gonna be. I hope that the quality of this little like apartment room isn't what the rest of the hotel is like. Because if I went to a hotel and it was like this, I'd be like, everything looks so cheap. Someone's gonna be renovating this room in like 10, 15 years because this is going to be so outdated. There is nothing timeless at all whatsoever about this spot. Look at, they just painted the dishwasher and like the buttons. It's so cheap looking. Just looks good like on film. That probably doesn't even look good in person. This whole room probably doesn't look good in person.
I like the lighting. I like the colors. Yeah.
April painted that mirror, but she complained the whole time she did it.
I did. This is going to be really great for selfies.
Aww.
This is going to be really great for selfies. I just don't like hanging out with that type of crowd, and I don't like watching that type of crowd. It really pains me. I just don't really like when like your life is revolved around taking cool photos. The good old arch. We all knew that this was coming our way.
Oh, wow. I didn't even notice the greenery up top.
That chandelier. The fake vines. What's going on? Junify tip number 2. Try faux greenery to add a boho touch to dated decor. That's literally a sentence I couldn't possibly agree less on. The greens look so cheap.
This is amazing.
The living room is very the June.
It is very the June. This like lingo is just insane. Let's take a look at this living room. That tapestry couch. I'm trying to find something that I like. Maybe the 2 chairs. If I had to pick anything out of this entire space that I would have to incorporate in my own home, I think maybe those chairs, maybe. And then that little magazine rack is cute. This is awful. This is absolutely awful. Am I the only one thinking this?
Oh my God. I love it.
They found that sink at like a Goodwill and then painted the cabinet yellow. It looks so bad. Why'd they do that? Well, all of your recommendations were correct because you knew if I reviewed this place that I would absolutely hate it, and I did. I absolutely hate every single thing that they designed, that they put together, that they thrifted. I mean, maybe I could pick a few bits and pieces, but overall, I honestly didn't really like the vibe of the show. I didn't really love their conversations. I wasn't really meshing with any of their personalities. Obviously didn't love a lot of their design choices, almost all of their design choices. I don't know about this show. I'm gonna watch episode 2 though. So if you wanna watch it with me, let me know. I'll do another one of these, but this was interesting. Everyone was telling me I was gonna hate it, and I did, but I do hope that they put the motel together a little bit nicer than their apartment. Because if I showed up to a motel or hotel for $200 a night and that was my room, with a painted dishwasher, but I'm assuming it's just their apartment. Hopefully. Let's watch episode 2. Let's continue. Maybe these girls will grow on us. Maybe we will learn to Junify our own homes. No, I hated it. I hated this whole thing. I'll see you all next Sunday. Go enjoy your day. I'm actually a little bit late for work, so I gotta go. And I'll see you next Sunday, back in Chicago. Flying back to Chicago tomorrow. So, see you there.